Man, yeah, this grind mode went on TV. I just got sad. I was watching that video. I seen Money Mark on that shirt. I was like, nah, not my dog. I had got in my feelings, man. Y'all can give me a little minute. But anyways, yeah, man, this your boy KR from Grind Mode. What's up? What happened? What I did? What, I need to be closer, further? I'm all over the place right now, man. Yeah, man, big shouts out to No Soul, man, for the shirt, man. I like this shirt, man, a lot, man. I think I might wear this to the club tonight, man. You know what I'm talking about? I need about 5 more of these, you hear me? Like, real talk, man. They really support our movement. Anybody out there that's trying to get their clothing line on deck and on this television show, on my television show, man, make sure you hit me up on Chaos 33176. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but the name and the zip code. Shouts out to everybody from Richmond Heights tuned in, man. That's my hood. That's my playground. That's where I'm from. That's where I lay. That's where I play. That's where I get down. That's where I make my money. You know what I'm talking about? Stay out of my business, man. Don't add me out. I get my... Hey, man, I'ma always be straight. You hear me? Some type of way, boy. Hey, hustling here. You hear me? I done did too much talking. From Richmond Heights to overtime, man. Speaking of overtime, I had to bring y'all overtime's realest, wildest, and best lyricists. I said it, man. If you got an issue, man, look. Hey, man, look me in my good eye. It's whatever you want to think about, man. YD, man, come on out here, man. This is my little brother, man. You already know what it is. Come on now. Man, whatever, man. This guy looks fly, man.
He said I couldn't wear green, so I had to throw a look because I felt South Beaches when I came out the house yesterday. Because I had this on yesterday. We still thugging it. Still thugging it.
Ain't nobody that honest. Hey, I've been having a lot of honest people on my show, and this is one of my favorite honest people. First I had Tip Drill, then I had the Dirty DJs, then I got my partner, man.
I actually had this on like 3 days. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, 3 days.
It don't smell like it because it smells like Jamaica.
Long as you change your boxes, you good.
Yeah, that's man code. You feel me? Long as the boxes change, you could have this on for like all month, to be honest. Like, long as you know what I'm talking about? And iron it, probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only one iron something after I done wore it a couple of days. But anyway, man, people don't know you, man. The people that don't know you, I know who know you, and I know some of the people who I think know you. But talk to the people looking at camera and give them just a little summary of history of who YD is.
Hey, yo, man, I go by the name of YD. If you don't know, 2 letters. For the ladies, it's your daddy. And I've been doing this music thing, man, since the pub. Like, I really been grinding. And I saw the show earlier about putting in groundwork and everything. So I actually got to learn that from you guys watching the successful artists that got deals like the Grammos, the Piccolos, the Pitbulls, the Flow Riders. I got a chance to see all of those guys, you guys, grow and become successful, the ups and downs inside the business. So I've been doing it for a long time. I didn't just pop up overnight. I really put in that work, and I came from a long line of roots of great music out of Miami, different versatilities of music, and we took it to another level. I'm glad we be here where we at right now.
So now, the whole YD, like, for the people that don't know, what do it stand for though?
YD stands for your daddy for the ladies, and for the dudes, man, just call me YD. Don't be calling me your daddy. I ain't on that.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is. So now, I'm just happy, man. Y'all gotta excuse me, man, because sometimes I bring people on this show that mean a lot to me, man, and this dude mean a lot to me, man, and I believe giving roses before somebody leave here. Not to say somebody leaving here, but you know what I mean? Like, just like that video we just played, put your picture on the t-shirt, I can leave here tomorrow, man. I don't want him to never even doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of love and respect for you, dog. Like, no different than if I see a Jay-Z or whoever, dog. Like, some artists I'm just a fan of, dog. I'm a fan of how you deliver. I'm a fan of how you're serious about your craft, and you've been so consistent. Like, what made you get into this?
Man, watching the guys, the artists that they seen just before we came on the show, the Piccolo, watching them guys, the Pitbulls, watching them guys really come from where I came from, the street, the struggle. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of neighborhoods in Miami that were hard life. Like, you from South Dade, a lot of people don't get it twisted. It's crazy all over Dade County. It don't matter what block you go on. Don't just think Poker Bean y'all see First 40, it's crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
So to see you guys come from where I came from, and I wanted to play ball, and so music kind of like was a side passion that I
Which
always
ball,
had.
football or basketball?
I played it all. I played football, basketball, track. I was an all around athlete. So it was like hard to make that transition and like find another love in life, because it was a transition. Like I hurt my ankle. I was all day. That didn't work out, so I had a choice. Either I was gonna choose the streets or I was gonna do something. And I didn't know what I was gonna do. And thanks to the fans that appreciated the freestyle that I dropped on my first mixtape, and from there it's been the sky was the limit.
Wow, that's you giving me something I ain't know about. You know what I'm
Yeah, man, appreciate all our fans out there, the homies that's locked up, that's tuned in, that really bought my CDs, $3, $5. The people that was at the pub, Larry Dog, I appreciate that money. I appreciate it.
Like real talk. And it went to good use, because I can still see you active. It's like some people get a little money in the music industry and they just like fade off, or they do something else, or whatever the case may be. But as long as I know you, this what you've been doing, and it's like you have got better, like, and better. In 6 more months, you're gonna be better than what you standing here right now talking to me about. So now, how do you get better?
Man, just keep going. Don't stop. Like you can't be scared to fail. You gonna fail. You gonna have obstacles. You gonna have levels and mountains that you gonna try to climb. You gonna get knocked down. Gonna be haters. It's gonna be devilish people. It's gonna be people that say they down with you that ain't down with you. Throughout all that, you have to keep going. And when they see you keep going, like they can't do nothing. But like the hate gonna turn into something that just gonna be like they gonna almost want to love you at the point, because they see chaos. I keep seeing these ugly niggas from the pub.
They gonna keep fighting. They gonna keep fighting.
I know they try
like,
to see
man, I don't love that dude, but they gonna keep like, get out my way, man. I don't like that song. But deep down, they really fans though sometimes, man. So now the For Life situation, explain that to the people.
Man, the For Life, man. Right now, Vito made me the CEO of For Life. He the president. Shout out to Vito Piccolo. He's the president of the company. He gave me the authority to be the CEO. So right now, I'm looking for other artists. I got a couple of artists that I got in my camp that I'm bringing along, showing them the ropes, the ins and outs of the business, so they won't get it. Because a lot of people think it's just rap and you gonna get money and jury. All this y'all don't let all this stuff fool you when you see us doing what we do, man, because it's still bills got to be paid, and it's still things you got to take care of as an artist. Like you got to pay your manager, the people that's out there promoting. You got to break your DJ off. A lot of you dudes go to the club, throw all y'all money in the air, and you don't even get a DJ $20, but you want him to play your music. Wow. It don't make no sense at all. Yeah. So you gonna give these girls all your money? They not finna request your song. They finna request Jeezy, because they want to hear Rich Homie Quan. And you throw all this money on these strippers that don't care about you as an artist. They don't care about your song. They ain't buy their song on iTunes. They ain't buy a mixtape. They ain't gonna give you no shout out on Instagram. She ain't gonna give you no free dance after you just spent $2,000 on her last week. She ain't gonna come. You ain't gonna come back next week. Baby, let me give you a free dance. You pay my rent. I love you. No, you're not gonna get that love. So y'all start thinking smart, man. Those guys that was just in it from West Palm Beach, why you gonna spend on the dance when you could spend that $100 and get a slot on a CD and be promoted all over Florida? Like, use your head.
Sometimes people don't even think that even just like it. Sometimes it ain't even the money, man. Like, let me tell you something about me, man. A lot of people don't know this. Like, some DJs down my way and up this way in the northern Miami area that I'm cool with, man. Sometimes, man, I go to Little Caesar and buy 4 boxes. You feel me? If I know they over there at the underground radio station over here, man, 2 little $5 Little Caesars pieces. That ain't nothing. Like, and I'm talking about my little street money days. I go get me like 2 things, a Hennessy or Grey Goose or whatever, and it's cheaper for me to be at the club and take care of people in the hood. And that's just something minor, like, cause everybody money ain't long, and not to say my money was long, but you know I was decent. But I go around to underground station and I come and I present something with them. I wouldn't always holler at them with my hand out like, hey, I need this played, I need this played. And that's called building a relationship. Because you don't never know what that person going through that day. Because some of these DJs, there ain't a lot of DJ Khaled's and, you know, they got 6 digits, 5, 6, 7 digits or whatever the case may be. So you got to take their finances in consideration and stop saying, man, they complaining, hey, oh, we want bread. Man, you want bread too. just saying though.
And some, like you say, sometimes it's not really all about the bread. Some DJs, like I got a lot of DJs, they never ask me for a penny. It's like insulting them, trying to give them some money. But it's the like I just think it only makes sense. I'm in the club, I got a show, I just got paid these couple bands. If I'm gonna throw these girls a couple dollars, this DJ been going in on YD for how I don't know how long. He giving shout outs. I appreciate that. So why not? Okay, if I feel good to throw these women some money, let me holler at my homie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or if before I throw it, I'm gonna definitely make sure the dudes around me. Some dudes throw some money and they ain't even think about the homeboy right behind them. Yeah. Baby need Pampers, and he been riding through all the shows. Yeah. You know what I mean? It ain't always. It's the little things, man, that you can do, man, that make somebody happy, man. I mean, you buy me some pizza, I'm gonna be calling you whatever. Boy, you got some more pizza?
Yeah, that go a long way, man. Like you could have got that off the EBT card, just went there and bought some cold cuts off your EBT card and just brought it over there to the underground station. You gotta think, man, and strategize sometimes. For all the people that's calling my phone, start calling my phone, 305-479-2969, man. Call in, man. Shout out to DJ Tune for calling in too. Now, I've seen you on stage, it's so many different versions of you. But it's all the same person, man. You got the mixtape version, you got the rap version, you got the song version, you got the show version, and you got the freestyle version. Like, in Miami right now, I ain't gonna lie, you in that top 5, dog. Like, really, you in that top 3, but I don't want to tell you that because I don't want your dreads to get too big and swole up. You hear me? Like,
and I don't mean to cut you. I appreciate that coming from you because a lot of dudes don't know. You actually is a lyricist, like beyond the like people that don't know Miami music before the grind mode, the group situation. Like I heard the bars from the pub. That's what I know from Chaos. Yeah. That wasn't like, well, yeah, boy, there's some spitters in Miami, boy. We ain't just people get it twisted, boy. We ain't just we a party now, but don't get it twisted. Please don't get it twisted. Yeah.
And when I look at you on stage, man, it's one thing that excites me about you, man, like you really love this. Like it ain't like, okay, this is like a punishment. Some dudes be on the I gotta look gritty and that. Like you really like you from the time, but it's like you really love this. You know what I mean? But what are the things that you love the most that just because you've been doing this for a while, and it take a certain amount of love to keep somebody keep loving something. You know what I mean? So what are the things that you really love about this whole industry?
Man, I mean, the industry, personally, I don't really love too much about the industry. There's a lot of flaws in the industry.
Or the music.
The music, yeah, please. But the music, what I really love, man, with music that I keep creating, and God keep giving me inspirational words to put in my songs and to inspire other people. When I see a kid come up to me or a person come up to me that want to rap or do music, like, and it's a blessing because it was a time where I was looking up to others, now people looking up to me. But for those that are looking up to me or consider me as a role model, I'm not a role model, I'm a real model. I do make mistakes. I am still out here struggling, trying to make a way. I'm not perfect. Don't follow my steps because I'm still getting better every day. You got to catch up. Be better than me, man. Don't look at my life and when I talk about certain things on the track, don't look at it. That's my testimony. That's what I live, and those are the trials, tribulations I went through. Don't mean you got to go through the same thing, man. But that's what keep me going, man. Because the inspiring people that's coming from these. It's because it's hard out here, man. The average young black male, 15, 16, either dead or in jail, man, statistically speaking. And it's crazy, man. And I appreciate what you doing, man. You being on the road, doing movies and stuff. You giving other people outlooks. So you ain't just got to rap or play ball. You can do movies. You can direct movies. You can be a TV show host. You can do all these outlets that we got for you. You can be a doctor, a lawyer. Don't just mamas, listeners. Don't just people that's locked up. Y'all home calling your kids, man. Tell them they could be more than ball players, man. They can be anything they want, man. Let's open their minds more, man, and really see what's going on out here, man. Technology's taking over, man. Get them on these computers, man. Get them brainstorming about what's more out here in this world, man, and keep it locked.
So now, I'm hearing about this new single. You know what I'm saying? Well, a couple new singles, but specifically the Jim Jones record that you just did is like creating a phenomenon and a big buzz. Like, how did that come into play? Like,
man, I mean, Jim Jones, that came in play. Jim Jones came to Miami, saw me at a show, invited me to one of his video shoots, came up with the idea to put me on a song, asked me could I do it right now. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, boy, let's go to the studio right now. We did that ASAP. He shot the video the next day, and it was history since then, man. I salute him for coming down here. A lot of dudes come to Miami, going South Beach, don't show artists like us love that really still trying to outbreak out of not so much Florida, because we've been, it's like you've been on tours around the world, but we still trying to outbreak on these people of supporting us in our own city and our own state, like really supporting what we do. So I appreciate him coming down all the way from New York. He didn't have to do this, and he showed love to artists like myself, Ball Greasy, the Zoe Dollar, and we appreciate him coming down here showing love, man.
So now, what's next?
What's next, man? Vamping in Miami, the mixtape with Jim Jones, man. I think Efeezy or Epps gonna be on that. A lot of club rocker projects coming out, like you say, Driver Side. I got the work single with Rocco, Money Trees, Yo Gotti, Rick Ross. I got a lot of videos. That's going the My Ninjas video with Iceberg, Billy Blue, Gunplay, Tom G. And Young Breed, that's gonna be crazy. We finna tap the streets. The world start to feel. There's a lot of big things finna go up. So features prices finna go up. Show money finna go up. And we finna bring money back to Miami, man. And I'm gonna be one of them few, because there's a lot of artists that still believe in what I believe in the streets of Dade County, and coming from where I come from and what we need to be bringing back to the city. We gonna make this epic, man. And I promise you, if we get another torch again from a real new Miami club rock artist, we will take advantage, man, because we united more than ever right now. And I'm happy what's going on.
Oh my God. So Victor Curry and Bishop Malone and all that, if y'all need any more preachers,
Lord,
this guy's gonna rap for like 5 more years, and then he's gonna be on TBN. You heard me? That boy got an anointing and he don't even know it. So now, before I get you out of here, for one, let the people know how to get in contact with you.
Follow me on Twitter at The Real YD. That's TheReal. Instagram YD, the number 4, LIFE. Also on Facebook, Ira YD Walden. That's Ira YD Walden, like Walden's bookstore. Yeah. What, I forgot anything?
Yeah, all that's up there.
All that's up there. Y'all read. If y'all can read, for all the people sign language. Y'all follow me, man, and keep it locked, man. I represent Overtown. I represent Dade County. I represent Florida. I represent anybody that coming from nothing that's trying to make something out of life in the mixed TV.
Hey, we gonna bring that boy back for another segment. Let's run this video, man.
Get out my way. Get out my way.